Bye! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, look, 2, look, 1. Bang! Welcome everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name's Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. Yeah, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. In the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. All right, everybody. Bang! All right, so you know the light. You know, I told you about the lighting system, so that's why it's blasting in my face. So, Doc, you guys wanted some chicken? I'm bringing you the chicken. Andrew, this is for you. Andrew said, I'm going to work now. But when I go home, it would be all right if there was just a little chicken there. So here it is, Andrew. And we got a great show for you today. All right, so look. First of all, Terra, that shit show. No problem, guys. Well, I'm not saying no problem, but what I'm saying for Polygon hodlers is good for you because, bang, Terra projects are moving to the Polygon blockchain. Yes. Polygon hodlers, that's how it goes. Mergers and acquisitions. Shit moves. Motherfuckers want to play. Terra doesn't let me play. Bang, I'm heading over to Polygon. Bang. Anyway, we'll talk about that. And then now we get to the chicken. G20 announces a robust, and that's in quotes, robust regs in October. The G20 nations, the 20 most powerful nations on earth. Holy, they're bringing out crypto regs in October. Bang. For those of you who watch this channel, you know how important that is. For those of you who don't, well, regs suck. We don't want regulations. Believe me, there won't be a crypto market without regs. You want to be sitting here under $1 trillion? In market cap forever? Shit. Not me. We want regs. We want big boys coming in and bringing that big boy money. So, bang, we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about now more specifically the European Union regs. So we read about them the other day, but I didn't really tell us much about it. Just, okay, here's the regs. So now this is going to get us a little bit more in depth. So actually, this is the second time I'm taping the show because I taped it just a second ago, but I only had my face on here the whole time. You couldn't see the stories, but I want you to see the stories, so I'm going to do it again. I'm in a good mood. I feel like it, so it's all good. And then we're going to do the shout out to Daily Summers per usual. So let's proceed how we usually proceed with a bang. And then we head over here and we do a little bit of wait a minute. For crying out loud. Hold on, guys. We'll do a little bit of, look. Bang! There we go. So as you can see, I already did this. I'm already at the, wait. Shit. What's going on here? Why isn't it showing it? Sorry, guys. 1 second. What the fuck's going on? One second. Oh, there we go. Oh, so you see it now. Okay. Fucking shit. All right, so look, let's do how we do. So I just did this, so I'm just going to read it from here. So the price of Bitcoin, $22,009. Actually, this is the same price, so $22,913. When I left you last time, we were at, 1 second, $20,607. So we've gone up $2,306. All right. Top 10 of the day, usual suspects. Top 10. Let me just make sure you can see this for sure. All right. Top 10 of the day, usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, USD Coin, BNB, Binance USD, XRP, Cardano, Solana, and Dogecoin taking on the number 10. Let's look at market moves of the day. Pretty much single to double digits down. But you look at how much we went up lately, even these digits down still leaves us a nice, over the 7 days, some nice gains. So we've made some nice gains over the past 7 days. All right, but single digits to double digits down. Single 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 to double digits down. Two, single to double digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. If you see anything in here, go get it because it is on sale. Bang. Top 10 losers. Phantom, Gala, Flow, Waves, Lido, DAO, Zilliqa, Elron, NEM, Axie Infinity, and Kava. Let's see who made money today. Top 10 gainers. Monero, USD, stablecoin shit. All right, Monero, Tether, USD Coin, DAI, True USD, Pax Dollar, Binance USD, USDD, Fia USD, and some other bullshit USD. Neutrino USD. All right. Don't want to leave anybody out. All right, and we are at $1.027 trillion. So that's nice. We're back over a trillion. When I left you last time, we're at 917 trillion, so we've gone up $0.120 trillion. And 24-hour volume is $97.3 trillion. When I left you last time, we're at $58.8 trillion. So we've gone up 30. What? Anyway, it's around $30 billion. We've gone up about $30 billion, man. Daggone. My brain got stuck there. Look, let's get to the stories. Bang. Let me make sure you can see this. All right, there we are on the camera. I know, I got to check every once in a while, guys. Got to check. Don't want to just be talking for nothing. All right, so Terra projects begin moving to Polygon 2 months after the UST debacle. So, bang, Polygon hodlers, look like you're the beneficiaries of a debacle. Nice. Yo, that's how you got to do it, Polygon. Don't let any crisis go to waste. Suck those bad boys up. Grab those projects. Yo, you boys need a home? Hey, mi casa es su casa, right? My home is your home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on in. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Polygon slick like that, right? Right? What's the story? You know the story, right, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. All right, well, if he blows the house down, all right. Let's go to that house over there, right? Yeah, Terra, man, that shit's all fucked up. Polygon's inviting us in. Look, I've got tea and crumpets. Come on in. He's got tea and crumpets ready. And a little bit of fuel for you more hardcore boys. Yes. He's got wine, women, and song. Yes. There's wine, women, and song here, brothers. Come on. Come on in. Daggone, I'm going to come on in. So look at how many came on in. More than 48 projects that were on Terra have begun migrating to Polygon. Yeah. Fucking right. He's got wine, women, and song. Fucking right. More than 48 projects previously on the Terra shit show network have begun migrating to Polygon almost 2 months after the Terra network collapsed following the implosion of Terra USD. Yeesh. Terra projects have begun migration. Polygon Studio CEO Ryan Wyatt said in a tweet early Monday. Oh, yes, they've begun the migration. Like a migration of caribou, right? The migratory herds of animals. You know, in Africa, the wildebeest, the great wildebeest migration every summer, right? Because the wildebeests, right, they need to eat grass. Yeah, but Africa doesn't have much grass. So they have to follow the rainy season, right? So the clouds rain, then the grass grows, and then the wildebeest come eat that grass, and they follow the rain clouds, right? It's an annual migration. They just follow where the rain is and eat the grass, right? So they eat the grass, but then also they poop the grass out, which fertilizes the soil for the next time when the rain comes around, right? You see that ecosystem? So that's how it works. You're welcome. I'm like David Attenborough. The wily wildebeest. All right, guys, so seriously, though. So here it is, a great migration from Terra. It's the migration of the Terra beasts are heading over to Polygon Studios And he says over 48 projects and counting, including one planet. I guess that must be a big thing. An exclusive Polygon marketed in Derby Stars HQ. All right. Hope you all understood what that meant. So anyways, though, in May, Polygon Studios announced a multi-million-dollar fund to assist Terra projects. Yeah, of course, offering up the chicken, offering up the money to switch. That's smart, exactly. You guys want to play? Come on over here. I got a sandbox too. So it was ready to pay as much as $20 million to help Terra teams migrate to Polygon's own blockchain to continue building products. Exactly, continue building here. All right, you put out that $20 million at first. Yeah, but these projects, as long as your blockchain's around, it's going to last forever. So you're going to make your money back and then some. Good incentive, as far as I'm concerned. So, excuse me. Whoa. All right. So for any project that wants to come from Terra to Polygon, we will be happy to provide them both financial assistance, daggone, and technical assistance. And just rolling out the whole kit and caboodle, the whole red carpet. Just come on in, Mr. President. A spokesperson for Polygon told CoinDesk at the time, we'll provide them developers and everything. Holy fuck, we'll give you everything. Fuck, head on to the back room. We got a little Jenny back there. She'll suck your dick. Holy shit. Daggone. What more can you ask for in a partnership? I know that was inappropriate, but you know what I'm trying to say, though, right? I mean, I had to bring that one up because that's basically what they're saying. Like, what more? We'll give you everything. Everything. Here, take my kids, my wife. Take it all. Just come to Polygon. Daggone. Just use our coin, daggone. Okay, so, well, look. Developers behind other blockchain networks also courted Terra projects. Oh, they courted. Yes. Got to court those little ladies. Among them, Kadena, Cosmos, and Avalanche, as previously reported. So UST, the Terra's network algorithmic stablecoin that was designed to maintain its value by minting or burning exactly $1 worth of Luna for 1 UST, fell under 10 cents in May, after losing its peg following investor outflows. Excessive minting of Luna to try to bring UST back to its peg caused prices. Cost prices, I don't even want to get into it. I want to say something, but I'll yap for too long right now. Token to fall by as much as 99%. All right, anyway, fuck Terra because Polygon hodlers, this is your night. Bang, bang, look, bang. The migration. Yes, the migration of the wildebeests has begun from Terra to Polygon 2 months after the debacle. The migration. Yeah, it's fucking migration, like the wildebeests. Like the wildebeests following the rain. All right, well, you follow where there's food. Ain't no more food in Terra land. Food's gone. It's a drought. There's a drought. Right, a huge drought. There's no food in these lands. Right, and you're a herd of computer programmers here. You're looking for new land to graze upon. Polygon says, look, lonely herd. Not only are we going to let you put your shit on our shit, we're going to give you financing, and fuck, we'll even provide you some daggone devs. Whole kit and caboodle. Roll out the red carpet. Smart move for Polygon. Grow that ecosystem. Grow it. Well, that's what you got to have if you're a blockchain. So Polygon hodlers, bang. All right, let's get on to some serious shit now. Well, that's serious, but you know what I mean. Bang! G20 watchdog announces robust global crypto regulation coming in October. Look. Bang! Global regulatory clarity coming in October. Global. We'll see if this really happens. We'll see. I'll see about this. But, I was talking to some of the brothers this week, and I was telling them, like, look, I know that countries are going to come out with their own regs. I did not think that the international organizations, the United Nations, the IMFs, the G20s, the G7s, the blah, blah of the worlds, were going to come out with crypto regs. I mean, if they come out with this in October, that means they're going to beat most countries in well, not all, but the vast majority of countries with regs, which is amazing for us, because that means the global players, the Soroses, the BlackRocks, holy fuck, BlackRock lost $1.2 trillion last quarter, or in the past 6 months, the past 2 quarters. Yeah, that's how bad the markets are. Like, one of the brothers asked, like, fuck, if BlackRock is losing, who's winning? Nobody's winning. Nobody likes risk off, except Forex traders. We don't care, but everyone else, wow, that's not true. There's a bunch of other people who don't care, but I mean, just, fuck, everyone's taking a licking. Even BlackRock, $1 trillion they lost. 1 point something trillion. That's more GDP than a lot of small countries in the world. And that's one fucking asset manager. I mean, they do control over $10 trillion in assets, but that's still a 10% drawdown. 10% drawdown in the past. If you're losing 1.2 and you got 10 point something, that's a 12% drawdown. So that's steep losses, right? And these aren't fools, I mean, this is BlackRock we're talking about. And so everyone's taking a licking, and that's what I try to encourage you guys, or if you're listening to me, I know you guys who watch this channel, you're not stupid, you're not worried. But especially when I'm about to read you shit like this with the regs, which are going to let the fucking tsunami begin, but we'll get into tsunami talk in a minute. But for you new people, or just if you've never watched this show, this is your first time or something, don't be afraid. Okay? If you're a new person to crypto, or just you never seen this show, and no one's ever said this to you, let me tell you something. Now is not the time to be afraid. Now is the time to buy. What is this guy talking about? What does he mean? My portfolio is down 67%. Yeah, it is. And that sucks. I was at 100,000. Now I'm at 37 or 33, whatever 67 is. Look. Yeah. I lost 67%. You haven't lost 67%. You're just down 67%. I know. It doesn't. That's not very encouraging. The way I say it like that, but it's the truth. Okay, it's like sports. Okay, you're a basketball team. You're playing basketball, all right? You got 4 quarters. 4. So you play through 2. Man, you guys are getting your asses fucking kicked. You're getting dunked on. You're getting 3'd on. Fuck. Motherfuckers are just treating you like yeesh, right? Just bad, rough. And you go in the locker room at halftime, you're like, fuck, man, we're fucking 24 points down. Well, you don't cry. I mean, basketball players don't cry. But in their head, they're crying. Man, we're 24 points down. Yeah, but you know what? They haven't lost yet, have they? Have they lost the game? They're 24 points down at halftime, but have they lost the game? No, because the game has 2 more quarters. In other words, it has more time to evolve into something different than what it is now, which is a shit show for that team that's down 24 points. And that's the same with you. You're a team. You're a person. And your team is your portfolio. Right? You got your Chainlink, your VChain, your IOTA, your Stellars, your Morpheus, your Polygon, your this, that, and all the other of it. And it's down. Boosh. All right? Those are your team. Right? That's your team. I always tell you, in being an investor, it's like having a team. Right? Your portfolio are your guys. Some perform better, some not so much. But they all have to perform, or else you get rid of them and get a guy that will perform, right? And so, yeah, the team's down. The game is down. You're down 24 points in half. Yeah, you're just down 24 points. The game's not over. Shomari, man, I had 100,000 2 months ago. I only have 33,000. All right, so what? I just lost 67,000. What do you mean so much? You haven't lost 67,000. You're just down 67,000. Yeah, game's not over. The markets live on. The game is over. This game isn't over until you take out your money. If you take out your money now, when you only have 33,000 left, but you put in 100 a couple months ago, okay, well, now you lost. You just gave the money to the market. You got to hodl. You have to hodl and let the market give the money back to you, right? Let it grow and get it back, and then hopefully proceed on to brighter even futures, right? Like, so you haven't lost anything. You're just down right now a lot. We all are. I'm in it too. The fuck? Do I look like I'm worried to you? Look, I'm a market master. Do I look fucking worried to you? Look, you're going to make more money in this thing than you've ever made in your life. And I guarantee you're probably a worker bee, right? You got some 9-to-5 job, right? Well, good. Let me tell you something. You're never going to make as much money in anything than you are about to do right now with your investments in crypto. I mean, on average. I mean, maybe you are some genius and you come up with some genius thing, but other than that, probably not. And so believe me, you've invested in the right thing. And what I wanted to say is also just, now is the time to accumulate. Now is the time to buy. But everything's way down. Exactly. So it's on sale, isn't it? When you go to the store and you look at a nice porterhouse steak, it says on sale, $10. Fuck, nice. Usually that's $15, $16. Nice big thick porterhouse. 10? Shit. I'll take 3 of them. All right, you store them in the freezer. All right, oh, take 3 of those motherfuckers right now. Yeah, it's on sale, isn't it? That's why you buy 3. Right? Usually you buy 1. All right, split it between you and the wife. Yeah, and a hot dog for the kids. But no, now you get 3 of them. And so that's the same, guys. You have to accumulate now. And especially because, with things like what I'm about to read to you, this is going to unleash the money. The institutional money. Soccer mom and dad are tapped out. They've got inflation going on. They're paying $7 for a gallon of gas. Soccer mom and dad ain't going to help us in this endeavor. Well, not now. I mean, later, yeah, but don't worry, they'll be back. But who gives a fuck? We need the big money. The Soroses and those, and the BlackRocks and such, and the Fidelities and such, who, well, a little inflation doesn't hurt those kind of institutions, does it? All right, and anyway, so I kind of trailed off there. I trailed off. But anyway, I guess I'm trying to cheer you up or just trying to show you the reality. If you're new to this channel, like I said, now's the time to buy. Because you could see we just went up, a couple thousand? Well, we went up $2,306 from the last time I did this show. The sales are probably ending. I'm a Forex trader, right? My money makes me money. I trade in the Forex market. So Japanese yens, British pounds, blah, 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 like that. Yeah, man. And the market is looking favorable again. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay in this risk-off mode. I mean, people are talking about that we already have peak inflation. Jobs numbers are great. Here in America, anyways. Earnings have come out better than expected. So far. I mean, this is earnings season, so the next few weeks we'll truly see what the stock market's talking about. But I think it was it Amazon yesterday? No. Netflix came out better than expected. And Netflix is a good indicator of disposable income. Like if people are cutting off their subscriptions, well, they're broke. Because Netflix is less than $20 a month. So, if a motherfucker's cutting off that, huge. They're really, pinching the pennies. You know what I'm saying? So that indicator is good. Consumer sentiment is up. Up and holding. At least for the American consumer. So American consumer sentiment. The American consumer is buying just as much as ever. And so this doom and gloom talk that we've been having lately because of the wheat and everything coming out of, and that's the other thing. The war in Ukraine, we're going to get the wheat coming out of there. I think this week, Turkey said they're going to have a meeting. And it sounds like what Vladimir Putin said is, all right, I'm going to let the wheat and everything out of Ukraine if you let us sell our wheat too, right? Because, we sanctioned Russian, so you can't buy their wheat. You can't buy their barley, their sunflowers. Russia supplies a lot of the world's sunflowers, which you'd be surprised is a big thing. Sunflower oil is a big thing, right? And and I think that's reasonable. Yeah, let the Ukrainians sell their wheat and everything, and let the Russians sell theirs too. That will help quash the food inflation that we have. A lot of the inflation we have is because of wheat and grains. You'd be surprised of how much wheat and grains is in the shit you buy, right? If it's not steak, eggs, or vegetables or something, it probably has wheat in it. And so that drives up the cost of stuff. Plus, you got to feed the cows wheat. You got to feed them and all that. The feed and that goes up when it's off the market. And so, I guess I'm getting a little more comprehensive than I figured I'd get tonight. But so that's good news for us. That's good news. And so I guess, again, what I'm saying is if you're new to this market, your portfolio is down, I know. Now's not the time to just hodl that piece of shit and sit there crying. Now's the time to accumulate revenue-generating companies. Okay, these are just companies. That's all they are. Distributed ledger technology services providers companies. And you have to invest in ones that are generating revenue. I just read to you Polygon. Fuck, look at all that shit. A migration is going to Polygon. I'm not telling you to go buy it. This is not financial advice. I don't give financial advice, but I do give my opinion. And, well, Polygon doesn't seem like a bad thing to be invested in, or if already invested in, to accumulate more of. In my opinion. I'm not telling you to go buy it. All right, but now's the time to buy. While we are in this major down slump, Bitcoin was at 75 grand. We're down here at 22. Well, now's the time to accumulate. Not just Bitcoin, but I'm saying accumulate any revenue generating product out here that you can find, that you can get your hands on. I mean, you can't buy them all, of course. I don't have them all. Actually, I only have 7. I think 7 or 9. Anyway, less than 10 now that I just keep pumping my money into. That's it. I don't buy anymore. And so pick your poisons and then attack, meaning accumulate that and wait for the tsunami to come. What tsunami? What the fuck's this guy talking about? Well, let me tell you something, fuckstick. Let me just make sure this is recording here. I'm about to get lethal with you. There is a tsunami of money that's coming to this space. A tsunami of money? What the fuck, dog? A tsunami of money is coming to this space. How? Why aren't they here yet? Well, they're not here yet because they can't invest in this place yet. Look, these are revenue-generating companies. Just like fucking Ford, just like Tesla, just like Boeing, just like Microsoft, just like Apple. These are just companies, right? Get your mind off the coin part of it and get your mind into the company part of it. These companies make money. There's a company out here called VeChain. It made $1.2 billion Q1, the first quarter of this year. Q meaning January, February, March, which is a fourth of the year. The first 3 months of this year, VeChain made $1.2 billion. These are revenue-generating companies. A lot of these innovations are in demand. And that's what your job is to find those ones and invest in them. Because let's get real, I'm not going to bullshit you. Most of this shit is dog shit. Most of these companies here are idiots who came out with, and it always happens in any industry, people who come up with a solution looking for a problem. Right, like Ripple. Right? Solution looking for a problem. Hey, we'll get you money in 2 to 4 seconds. No one needs money in 2 to 4 seconds. Right? Or a solution that a company solves. Hey, I need data on my blockchain. Well, Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue. Right? You need data on a blockchain? Look, let me tell you something. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. There's no data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Don't worry, son. Settle down. Call Chainlink. They'll come to the rescue. Look, Chainlink to the rescue. Look, Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of company you want to invest in. That song's funny, I know. This guy's singing, he's all weird. Yeah. The words I just said are real, though, dog. The words I just said are $1 million words. If you invest right, those are $1 million words, right? Chainlink has a solution to problems. Blockchains don't produce data. They're ledgers. Well, what is a ledger? Something you write in. You have to write the data on it. Chainlink says, look, dog. Look. I could throw some data on that. Oh, thank you, Chainlink. Thank you, Mr. Chainlink. Yeah. What's DeFi? DeFi is DeFi. Yeah, but where are they getting their numbers from? 90% of DeFi is Chainlink produced data. Yeah, 90% of the world's DeFi is Chainlink produced. Yeah, well, that's the kind of shit you want to invest in, right? And when the prices of Chainlink are way down like now, again, I'm not telling you to go and buy Chainlink, but I'm just saying a company like that that's producing solutions to problems, not solutions looking for a problem, but actually solutions to problems, well, you can't go wrong. Because when smart money gets here, well, they're only going to be doing one thing. They don't give a fuck about the tech. Okay? You could fuck all that kind of talk. That, if you came to this channel and you're like, man, this is a cryptocurrency show. This guy's not even talking about crypto. Believe me, I'm talking about the crypto market. Believe me, there won't be a market without the regs I'm about to read you right now. All right? Okay, fuck the tech. You got to look at who's making money with the tech. Right? Who's making money with it? All right, and so let's get on to this thing. And there's a tsunami of money coming. So you have to invest wisely now while prices are down here now. But man, what if they go further down? Well, then buy more because they're going to go up. If a company is generating revenue, it just goes up. Eventually, I mean, we have times like this when wars and, we got Xi Jinping fucking around, fucking up the supply chains, locking down cities and stuff. Yeah, but eventually that's going to end, right? Nothing lasts forever. We are in just a snapshot of time, right? Just a snapshot of time. Yeah, and this is a bad snapshot. Well, they're not going to last forever. All right, so invest. And then so just accumulate. All right, let's get to the stories here. I've been yapping. But that's the lick, okay? That's what you got to do. Okay, and then just one last piece of yap is because the reason being is because the people that are coming here are Moscas, what's called smart money. Do you know why smart money is smart? Because they have these people that they hire. They're called analysts. And an analyst, all they do all day, all night for their pay is analyze shit. And I'm not just talking just like, look at a couple little websites. No, I mean, they analyze that shit. Who's running the thing? How long they've been running? How much money they're making? With where? With how? With what? Just every single little detail you could think about to ask about a revenue-generating enterprise. Well, they ask it. And the answers better be good, or else there's no buy recommendation for you. And so that's what's coming here, and that's what this channel is about, so that you buy stuff right now, invest in stuff, and what I like to call a reverse IPO, that you buy stuff now, real cheap, so that when the smart money gets here, well, that's the stuff they're going to be buying, right? If your shit's generating revenue, like the VChain I just told you about, 1.2 billion, well, that's generating revenue like a motherfucker. And will do so more in the future, right? And so you want to be in the stuff that they're going to buy because they're going to drive up prices, right? Markets are just supply and demand. There's a limited supply. And as they demand more, well, obviously you can ask more price for it, for the asset that you have, right? All right. And so accumulate. Because there's a tsunami on the way. And what I'm about to read to you, I mean, fuck, man. I didn't think we were going to go global yet. I thought we were going to go, the EU would do their thing, British would do theirs, India, America, and then everyone else would do their thing. But here it comes in October. So, you better have your portfolio set for October. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, all right, listen up, boys and girls. The Financial Stability Board, FSB, said it is working on a robust regulatory framework for crypto assets and will report its recommendations to the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors in October. So, I want to be realistic with you. This is a proposal that they're going to... Sorry. These are just... Sorry. Let's get this real. They're going to go at, but these are recommendations to the ministers. So it doesn't mean the ministers are going to take it all, right? Maybe they'll adjust a little bit. But the fact is, as you guys know who've been on this channel from the beginning, the fact is that now we have talk of crypto regulations in a global setting, worldwide. When I first started this channel, nobody was talking crypto. No politician or person in power was talking crypto. The only people in power talking crypto was Jamie Dimon, calling it a Ponzi scheme, and fucking, what's Berkshire Hathaway? What's the guy's name again? Warren Buffett, calling it rat poison. That was it. And on this channel, I've been preaching to you for 4 daggone years. I know, it's been far too long. Look, I'm here with you. I'm suffering with you guys. I'm the guy talking, aren't I? I'm the talker. I'm the yapper. And so for 4 years we've been yapping, and we're going to yap for probably a couple more. But it's like, look, in 4 years we've gone from nobody of power, of substance. We went from green-haired kids with nose rings, a bunch of crypto freaks, crypto punks, cypherpunks, whatever you want to call them, to now people with power. Yes, with billions behind them, talking about crypto. Yeah, quite the transition in 4 years. As I told you, it would happen. I thought it would happen a little sooner. But look, the point is it's happening. And that's what we're getting now. That's the tsunami. Yeah, motherfuckers in $2,000 suits. Right? Not fucking little... I don't even know what green-haired kids wear, but just do that shit like that, right? None of that kind of shit. Now we're getting the big money. Now we're getting the institutional money. Now this place is becoming professionalized. Yeah, now we're going to gentrify the place. And this is a good gentrification. It's going to make you rich. All right, let me get a sip. And we got to gentrify this place. Get all these miscreants out of here. Right? All these rug pulls and Terra collapses and Celsius blowouts. I need to get the big boys in here. Get the pros up in here. You know what I mean? Where you're holding crypto in your fucking Bank of America account, your fucking Citibank account, your HSBC account, your Santander account, your Lloyd's of London account. Protected. Insured. You know what I'm saying? Insured. Yeah. And that's what we're about to read about this European shit. The Europeans are making sure this shit is insured. You'll see. Not this story, but the next one. That's my favorite part of that one. You know I'm going to yap about that. See what I'm saying? Protected. You have to give consumer protections in this Wild West. I know. But the whole thing, but Shomari, the spirit of crypto is blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about the spirit of it. You can take that spirit and shove it up your fucking ass. Up your ass. Be your own bank. I don't want to be my own fucking bank. The fuck, I would have started one. I want the bank to be my bank and hold my assets safely, insuredly. I don't know if that's a word. Insuredly. You understand? If any problems, I want to be able to call a 1-800 number. Beep, beep, beep. 1-800. I'm not happy. Hello? Hi, this is Mr. Clarke. Hello, Mr. Clarke. How can we help you? Some shit just went down on my account. Well, let me take a look for you, sir. Well, there was a transaction of blah, blah, blah. Well, that was the shit I'm talking about. Did you not do that transaction? No, I didn't do that, daggone. That's the shit I'm talking about. Well, we'll reverse that transaction right away, Mr. Clarke. Well, thank you. Is there anything else we can help you with, Mr. Clarke? Not today, but don't fuck up again. Yes, Mr. Clarke. We're always doing our duty. All right, goodbye, bang. You see, I want customer service. I want to be my own fucking bank. I want to be your own daggone bank. And how did we get to this? Now I'm yapping. Oh. Holy shit. No, we want an unregulated, certified, insured platforms. Yes, that's what we were talking about, consumer protections. And here they come from the G20. So, that's what I was telling you. Fuck, how the fuck they get to that? So these are just the recommendations. This is not the final package. All right, so the FSB is to present a robust crypto framework to the G20 in October. So this doesn't mean that the G20 is going to, put something in, but these guys are going to give them the framework, and then they'll start yapping about what exactly they want to do, right? But the point being is, like I said, in 2018, wasn't anybody talking about this kind of shit. Not even close. Now, we're here in the big leagues. So look, the Financial Stability Board, an international body that monitors and makes recommendations, about the global financial system, released a statement Monday on the international regulation and supervision of crypto asset activities. The G20 watchdog stated that it committed to promoting international consistency of regulatory and supervisory approaches amongst national authorities and international standard setters as they work toward developing risk-based, technology-neutral policy for the wide spectrum of crypto assets grounded in the principle of same activity, same risk, same regulation. And that's what I've been telling you. Copycat world. Same activity, same risk, same regulation. That's what countries do, right? They kind of just copy each other, and you end up with the same activity. In other words, I've told you about when the USA came out with this thing called ETF. Yeah, well, the whole world did it. They were like, oh, that's a cool idea. Same risk, same activity, same regulations in each country. And they just copied what America did. And that's what they want to do, is they want to build it, well, for the world. Just look, everybody, just copy this and it'll be all right. And that is amazing. So noting that crypto assets, including stablecoins, are fast evolving, the FSB explained that the recent turmoil in crypto markets may have spillover effects on important parts of traditional finance, such as short-term funding markets. The organization detailed an effective regulatory framework must ensure that crypto asset activities posing risks similar to traditional financial activities are subject to the same regulatory outcomes, which taking account of novel features of crypto assets and harnessing potential benefits of the technology behind them. All right. So we're going to regulate these as regular stuff. Crypto assets and markets must be subject to effective regulation and oversight commensurate to the risks that they pose, both at the domestic and international level, the FSB elaborated. Furthermore, crypto service providers must at all times ensure compliance with existing legal obligations in the jurisdiction in which they operate. So, for now, basically what that means is, for now, if Europe comes out with their regs, well, you got to comply with the jurisdiction of Europe. If China comes out with regs, you got to comply with the Chinese jurisdiction. If India comes out with the regs, you got to apply with the India jurisdiction, and so on and so on. Until, obviously, the G20 comes out with their regs, and well, these will be the global fucking standard, motherfucker. I'll tell you that probably. The statement continues. The FSB is working to ensure that crypto assets are subject to robust regulation and supervision. Absolutely, right? Consumer protections worldwide. So the FSB will report to the G20 finance ministers and central bank governors in October on regulatory and supervisory approaches to stablecoins and other crypto assets, the watchdog concluded. So this is the October thing. In February, the FSB published a report examining the risks crypto poses to financial stability. The report noted that crypto asset markets are fast evolving and could reach a point where they represent a threat to global financial stability due to their scale, structured vulnerabilities, and increasing interconnectedness with the traditional financial systems. I think they figured that out. They're going to make sure stablecoins actually have the value in them. Anyways, last week, the U.S. Treasury Department submitted crypto. Anyway, bang, 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 look. All right, so bang. So there we go, G20. This is the G20, the 20th richest countries in the world. They have the FSB is going to report to them, and that's going to create the beginnings of a framework for a global, robust. Look at the word. Oh, yes, I like words. Look at, bang, robust global crypto regs. I mean, that's the best. I mean, if these guys come out with the regs, so October they're going to hand the regs over to the G20, and then the G20 is going to mull it over. So we don't know how long after that they might come out. But if they come out with regs before a country comes out, well, the country's just going to say, okay, well, these are the G20 rules. We're just going to do it. That's the ultimate, what did I tell you guys? The ultimate copycat world. Yeah, well, the G20 said it. Let's just do that. Right? And what does it say? It's everyone's doing the same is what I've told you, what I've taught you. Right? It's a copycat world. Right? Where was that shit? Right? Everyone's doing the same shit. Right? The regulations are the same. The functions are the same. Right? You're doing the same activity. You have the same risk and same regulation. Like I told you when America came out with ETFs. It was brand new in 2004. The internet came out, right? And guys were like, well, why don't we just put funds on the internet and let people trade them like stocks? Right? Yeah, genius. I mean, I think so. And that's called financial innovation. And yeah, and then the whole world was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so you can buy ETFs anywhere now, right? Fucking Brazilian ETFs, whatever, any country, Paraguay, whatever. I mean, every country's got ETFs, exchange-traded funds. And so same activity, same risk, same regulation. And that's what makes this so amazing is because the G20, well, once they come out with the regs, everyone's just going to copy that. So we're going to get regs way faster, I guess what I'm trying to say. I guess the point I'm trying to get across or kind of thing is if the G20 comes out with the regs before an individual country, well, that individual country will just adopt the G20 regs. You understand? So, but and believe me, it'll take it won't take a million years, but it'll take years for these guys to come out with country by country, parliament by parliament, government by government. But if G20 does it, they'll all just adopt. And that'll give us global regs faster, unleashing global money. Fucking Kenyan hedge funds, Brazilian hedge funds, Paraguayan hedge funds, fucking all of them. Vietnamese hedge funds, Indian hedge funds. Right? You're not going to have to wait for India to finally get around there to fucking get their asses off. This is it. Well, I mean, that's not true. That's not true because India still has jurisdiction over their country. So, but anyways, just look. This is good news for us. All right, let's move on. Bang. Now we get to EU specific regs. So the EU came out with MiCA. This was the big regs we've all been waiting for. And this TOFR as well, but not really so much. I don't give a fuck about that. The MiCA is what we cared about. And so it came out. It's here. It's live. It's real. It is now... well, it still has to go for full approval, but that's going to be rubber stamped. Don't worry about that. That's done. All right, so let's just check it out. Oh, yeah, so this is a big fucking long story. So I'm just going to go through little parts for you, okay? So on the last day of June, the European Union reached an agreement on how to regulate the crypto assets industry, giving the green light to the MiCA regs. Okay, now we're just going to move on because these guys talk about blah, 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 all sorts of shit. So the relation between the FATF and the newly enacted EU legislation. So if you're new to this channel or you just don't know, FATF is the Financial Action Task Force. It's a financial regime that every country is under in the whole world. Yes, even Iran, even Venezuela, even Russia, everybody, except North Korea and a couple other ones. But everyone else is FATF compliant, Financial Action Task Force compliant. And so what the Financial Action Task Force is about, every country has to fight three things. They have to fight AML, so it's an AML program, anti-money laundering, ATF, which is anti-terrorist financing, so no financing going to terror, and market manipulation, okay? So this is just showing you these regs, the EU regs cover all that, all right? We're not going to read about it. But if you do want to read about it, I mean, I put the links to every story that I read to you guys in the description of the video on YouTube, and so just cut and paste it in your browser and go for it. All right, but I want to get to actually the meat of it. All right, so this is the transfer of funds thing. So this is the TOFR one. All right, let's read it. So on June 29th, the political negotiations team of the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union agreed excuse me, on provisions of the TOFR on the European continent, also known as the travel rules. Such rules detail specific requirements for crypto assets transfers to be observed between providers such as exchanges, unhosted wallets such as Ledger and Trezor, and self-hosted wallets such as MetaMask, filling a major gap in the existing European legislative framework on money laundering. So I'm just going to tell you what it says, because this is a big, long piece here. But I'm just going to basically tell you, you're going to have to, like if you have a Trezor wallet or a Ledger wallet, you're going to have to show your exchange that you own that wallet. You want to be your own bank? Well, here it is. You're going to have to prove to them, not prove, I guess. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, the hiccups. You're going to have to prove to them that you own the wallet so that when you put money back onto, so for instance here, I'm in America, right? I use Coinbase, right? But I use Ledgers. And so one day I'll have to show Coinbase, this is my Ledger wallet, or this is my Ledger. And so when I transfer back and forth from Coinbase, they're going to know it's me. Okay, so, and right, and that's to the existing anti-money laundering directives. If you really want to know, just read this. But that's basically in a gist what all that means. And then here's like a nice chart to show it all. So MiCA now, so that was the transfer of the money. So they want to know, and I guess I'll explain to you why. To make sure there's no money laundering, well, you have to know who's sending money to who, right? And so that's why you're going to have to register all that, right? Duh, right? All right, so anyways, let's move on. So now the approved points of the markets in crypto assets. So MiCA, now is the other piece of legislation, is the legislative proposal regulating the crypto sector in Europe. Although it is not the only one with the European Digital Finance Package, it is the first regulatory framework for the crypto active industry on a global scale, as its approval imposes rules to be followed by all 27 member countries of the bloc of the United States of Europe. I know Europeans hate that. United States of Europe, you know that's what you are. So look, European Parliament under the French presidency reached an agreement on the supervision of the markets. So this is what I want to read you. Proposal during the June 30th political trialogue. The key points approved in this agreement are as follows. Both the European Securities and Market Authority and the European Bank Authority will have intervention powers to prohibit or restrict the provision of virtual asset service providers, as well as the marketing, distribution, and sale of crypto assets in a case of threat to investor protection, market integrity, or financial stability. So they're going to be watching, and if an exchange fucks up, well, they're going to fucking have to pay now. They're going to have to deal with it. And here's some more protections. ESMA, there's not going to be any Mount Gox in this shit. I'll tell you that right now. Watch this. ESMA will have a significant coordination role to ensure a consistent approach to the supervision of large. All right, so everyone's going to be treated the same. EMSA will be tasked with developing a methodology and sustainability indicators to measure the impact of crypto assets on the climate. So this is environmental stuff. They want to know because, they were going to ban proof of work tokens, but then they said, okay, we're going to let them in, but they're going to monitor what the impact of proof of work tokens are to the environment and deal with them later. So we'll just skip that. So registration of entities based on third countries operating in the EU. So if you're in the EU, so this is another one. If you're in the EU, if you're going to operate in the EU, they're going to allow you to be from another country. But, and I'll show you this in a second. And so obviously here it is, the fat F stuff. Bang, you'll be subject to robust anti-money laundering safeguards. Okay, and then here it is. So you can be from another country, but you will have to establish and have substantive management in the EU. So you can't be, in some offshore shit like in the Bahamas and then offering shit in the EU. You have to have offices, substantive management in the EU itself. So you have to have offices and workers in the EU. Including a resident director and registered officer in the registered office in the registered member state where they apply for authorization. So, like Binance is, I can't remember that little island that they're registered in, right? That little island right there in the Mediterranean, right? The fuck's it's called again? All right, well, I can't remember. The fuck is that called again? That pisses me off. Anyways, but they're registered out there, right? So they're saying, fine, you can be from outside of our country, EU, United States of Europe, but for every state that you're going to offer your services in, you have to have management and a resident director and a registered office in the member state. So if you fuck around, well, we can arrest some people. Pretty much. All right. And so that's how that works. And there'll be robust checks on the management, so on and so forth, obviously. And this is my favorite part. This is the part that I wanted you to, this is really what it's about. This is about consumer protections right here. Exchanges will have liability for damages or losses caused to their customers due to hacks or operational failures that they should have avoided. In other words, no more Mt. Gox. You got fucking hacked. Everyone got their Bitcoin stolen. Well, guess what, fuckstick? You got to pay them all back. No questions asked. There's no fucking court case going to go on. There's no lawsuit, nothing. You got to pay them back the money, motherfucker. Now. And I'm going to read to you a little bit more. It's so beautiful. Man, Europe, you guys are really... Oh, man, I wish I was there right now for this. So as for cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, the brokers out there provided a white paper and a bunch of bullshit. So, but both cryptocurrencies and tokens are types of crypto assets. So now we're down here. I skipped a little bit. So now we're down here. Type of crypto assets. And both are used as a way to store and transact value. Remember what I've been telling you on this channel from the very beginning. SOV. These are stores of value. And both are used as a way to store, transact value. The main difference between them is logical. Cryptocurrencies represent. So this is the thing now. This is how the European Union is describing this industry. So listen to this. This is the important piece. Cryptocurrencies represent embedded or native transfers of value. Tokens represent customizable or programmable transfers of value. So that's how they're doing it. You know, I told you guys, I think personally, crypto is three things. The crypto industry is three things. What do you call them? Commodities, Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're not issued by a company. Currencies, which are privately issued money, stablecoin, Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, Monero. And then distributed ledger technology services providers, which are providing a service using a permissionless, public, tokenized blockchain, right? If you want to really get deep into the weeds. All right. And so, but the European Union is gonna regulate them as, and so let's get back, let's go here again. Shit. Sorry guys, what happened there? The fuck? XRP, are you kidding me? Well, let's get back here again. So this is how the regulations are working. All right, here we go. Hold on, where was that? There we go. So cryptocurrencies will have to provide okay, well, that was that bullshit. All right, but both cryptocurrencies and tokens are types of crypto assets. So they're dividing them into two pieces, the crypto industry. First, cryptocurrencies represent embedded or native transfers of value. I don't know. I think that must mean like something like VeChain, which has the embedded transfer value, I guess, is the VTHO, right? Maybe. I'm still working around what this means, but that's what that means. And well, I think that's what that means. And then the other one is that tokens that represent customizable or programmable transfer value. A cryptocurrency is a native digital asset on a given blockchain that represents a monetary value. You cannot program a cryptocurrency. That is, you cannot change the characteristics of a cryptocurrency, which are determined in its native blockchain. Tokens, on the other hand, are a customizable, programmable digital asset that runs on a second or third generation blockchain that supports more advanced smart contracts such as Ethereum, Tezos, Rostock, Solana, among others. So there it is. So that's really what I wanted to show you. I really wanted to show you how they're defining it. They're not doing the, I think, three commodities, currencies, securities, in other words, stocks, but these guys are doing it by, is it programmable or not? All right. I don't give a fuck as long as they let the money get here. All right, and we go to DeFi and all that shit. And so, but I don't give a fuck. I just wanted to show you that. That's how the definition is, right? Programmable or not. And I mean, it didn't get into the taxes. And what I loved about it was it showed us, you know, the European Union is taking a very robust approach. That's the word of the day, is robust. That's the word of the day, right? Bang. Robust is the word of the day. They're taking a robust approach to defending consumer protections. They said, yeah, you're liable right away. And actually, I didn't read to you. Hold on. Let me read to you something, because there was something else. They have to have 100% of your money there. Hold on. Let me read it to you, because I want you to believe me. There it is right there. VASP, so virtual asset service providers, have to segregate the client's assets and isolate them. This means that crypto assets will not be affected in the event of a brokerage firm's insolvency. So you see this shit like Celsius and just these couple ones that have been going down. I've told you the Volcker Rule. The Volcker Rule. Here in America, we used to have a thing called the Volcker Rule. And you guys in Europe, you guys use the Volcker Rule. A bank here in America, or yes, okay, let's just talk like this. In the 80s, a bank in America could take my money and I have an account with them, but they weren't allowed to go off with my money and start buying credit default swaps and shit with it. They could loan it for a car loan or a home loan. Nice, simple stuff. But they weren't allowed to get all crazy, get into Forex and all of it. Now they can. Whereas in Europe, nah, dog, nah. the client's funds has to be segregated and isolated. If you want to go do fancy pants market stuff with your profits, go ahead. But your client's money, you can't do that stuff with. That's called the Volcker Rule. All right. All right. That's actually the other piece I wanted to get across, the isolation. So that if the company goes insolvent, oh, we're bankrupt. Yeah, well, you're not bankrupt with my money. You give me my money back. You guys went bankrupt. You see, that's the Volcker Rule. And that's what the beauty of what Europe is doing. They're protecting their European consumers. And so you brothers in Europe, bang! Holy fuck. You're never going to have to worry about Never Never Land or rug pulls or just any kind of fuckery again. Well, once you sign up to a proper account. All right, well, let's get to the shout-outs. I'm jealous. Europe, bang. Miguel J. started his account just to follow me. Look. Love you, Miguel. Love you, see brother. Bang. Victor. Love you, see brother. Bang. Look, miscreants. What we got here? Poker Brat. Okay. It's a new one. Poker Brat. Disaster relief. First responder. Oh, yeah, we talked to you. All right, lever with the sheep with the bang. Universal Misanthrope. Holding down the insurgency in Central Europe. Head of CB News Security. And the grill master of masters I know of fast. Lever with the sheep with the bang. Yeah, that's with the cute little daughter. Bam, connecting the dots. Lever with the sheep with the bang. Hey, son of a bitch. Bang. 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 Got you wrong, Cash. You son of a bitch. Got you wrong, Cash. You know how we do. Bang. Just a couple extra because I've been gone for a while. Lever with the sheep with the node savior. Bang. Robbie Hardaway, my brother from the multiverse. Holding that chicken. Look. You don't understand. See this? That's how you got to behave right there. Bang, hold that chicken and be strong. He ain't no weak hand. Look at his face. That's not the face of a weak hand. That's the face of the strong hand. And just for the symbolism, for you down here on Earth, Robbie brought a chicken with him from the multiverse. That's from the multiverse. He said, look, that's how you do it, humans. Huddle that chicken, and you'll be rich. All right. Good job, Hardy. Hardy. Robbie. Good job, Robbie. Show him how to do it. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure we have his full face in here. There we go. Look, Robbie Hardaway. Love with the sheep of the bang. Straight from the multiverse. And then we got DP Entertainment. Soul Brother. Love with the sheep of the bang. And you Trader the Enforcer. Yeah, he's the reason you get the show tonight. He said, I want to have a show by the time I get home from work. All right, brother. Love with the sheep of the bang. Like I said. I mean, I don't want to anger the man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's the enforcer. You know? Give him what he wants. You give him what he wants. The enforcer. Radster holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe in Prague. Bengals fan. Liver by the sea, brother. Bang! Oh, baby. Only a couple more months till NFL season. Yes. Love you by the sea, brother. Bang! Only a couple more months. I know. It's been rough. Whoop! We got Edwin, the original, the official mascot and exclusive TV News mascot, the Shih Tzu Master. Love you by the sea, brother. Crazy Edwin. Bang! Grutchable. Love you by the sea, brother. Bang! What do you got here? Rich Stena. Oh. Work at Permile Construction. All right. Sounds good. Love her with the sea. Or is that a girl? Rich? Oh, man. I can't tell. Well, let's take a look. Why not? That's a girl. Love your girl, see you girl. Bang! Oh, I saw the long hair. Was she rolling a joint there with the cat? Why not? Oh, whoops. What the fuck's going on here? What do we got here? Intra. I'm a bot that retweets content related to NFTs. All right, bang. don't know why I'm banging a bot for, but whatever. Oh, the chicken song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chicken hit. That's how so look, 007 is showing you this is how it looks like. Chicken here, chicken there, chicken freaking everywhere. Boom. That's how my portfolio looks when I open it. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Chicken here, chicken there, chicken freaking everywhere. You know, have you ever seen, hold on, let's let this bang. Let's leave it there. Yeah, you know, when I open my portfolio, have you ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction? Yeah, you know, the briefcase, right? They got the briefcase. Samuel Jackson and, what's that guy's name? John Travolta, right? They're protecting a briefcase. Right? When you look inside, whenever anyone looks inside, they're like, whoa. Yeah, well, that's what my portfolio is. Just like this. Right? Chicken here, chicken there, chicken fucking everywhere. And that's what I want your portfolios to look like. When you open it, just once in a while, just to take a peek, you know, just to be happy, right? To cheer yourself up. Right? The markets have gone down for a while, but you just got to remind yourself. So take a peek in your portfolio. Yeah, take a peek in your portfolio and just remind yourself, oh, yeah, okay. Don't worry. I know I'm down 70%, but I got working product. Right? You wipe your forehead of the sweat. Whew. I got working product. I'm good. All right. Johnny, don't listen to the wife right now. Johnny, no, don't listen to the homeboys. Just, all right. I'm good. I got working product. So there you go. Airdrop a son of a bitch. Bang. All right, let's get back to the Death Star. Fuck it. Bye. Welcome back to the Death Star, everybody. We had a great show for you today. Yeah, of course we did. You're welcome. All right, so let's start with story number 1. Terra projects moving to Polygon. So Polygon hodlers, bang. Migration of the wildebeests from Terra to Polygon. So that's how you got to do it. And that's how Polygon did it. Like, they didn't fuck around. They said, look, we'll give you money. We'll even give you developers. We'll help you. Migrate on over here. You know, hey. You know, I know shit happened over there, but hey, come on over here. You know, well, we got the chicken. You know, come on over. You hungry? Come on over, right? And so Polygon got them, served up the chicken. Bang, Polygon hodlers. All right. Then G20 announces robust regs in October. So it's not actually the G20. It's an advisory board that's going to give G20, you know, a framework. And let's get real. They're probably just going to take the framework, tweak it a little here, tweak it a little there, and that'll be it. So, and that's what's beautiful is that this is global, right? I mean, once they do this, I showed you, it says same product, same this, same that. Like, that's how the world works. You know, I taught you, I told you, when America came out with ETFs in 2004, everyone did it. Oh, it's good for America. All right, good for us. Copycat world. People don't want to invent the wheel. They want a wheel, but they don't necessarily want to invent it. They just want to use one. Oh, that's a wheel? Great. Let's do that, right? And so that's how it works. And that's especially in our world of investing in finances and global markets. That's how it works. America made a wheel. All right, let's use that wheel. Europe made a wheel. Let's use that wheel. Well, this is even better. G20 is making a wheel. We're all going to use this fucking wheel. Probably China and India too. We're going to keep track of this one. Believe me, we're gonna keep track of this hard. Of course, you know how we work around here. You know how we do around these parts. Look. And so, yeah, guys, I mean, this is great news, great news. Some of the best news I've ever read, yeah. So the European Union's news comes out, but, you know, if the G20 regs are a little different, they'll adjust. And so this is great, this is great. This is going to unleash the money that we need globally. So a hedge fund in Morocco won't have to wait for their government to do it. Once the G20 does it, well, that's not true. I'm sorry, that's not true. But what I mean is they're not going to have to wait for their politicians to yap. The politicians won't yap. They'll just sign it and do it. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it has to be approved in every jurisdiction, of course, but I'm just saying, it's a copycat world. They're going to approve it. That's how it works. So, bang. And then finally, The Mika and the Topher. So the Topher stuff you saw, that was the moving of the financial stuff around. So moving the money around. And you saw that, let's get real. We know that everybody has to comply to FATF standards, Financial Action Task Force standards, AML, anti-money laundering. And so what this is going to do is your ledger, your Trezor, or anything you do with crypto, you're going to have your name on it, right? Like, just like now, right? When you open a bank account, well, it's got your name, your social ID number, blah, 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 who you are. And that's what it is. They're going to have to know who you are because they want to, well, not want to, but they have to now because of FATF, counter terrorist, so money laundering and terrorist financing. And so, if you've got Bitcoin and you send it to a Ledger Nano that's controlled by some jihadi in Afghanistan, well, you're in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. Don't be a miscreant like that. Don't be financing terror like that. And so that's what that's about. And so that's the Topher part. But so what? Yeah, but they're going to know what we do. So what? What, are you a terrorist? Are you a fucking cartel mascot? Well, who gives a fuck if anyone knows where your money is going? Who are you financing? You financing something? You're a fucking nobody. Settle down. You're buying chocolate bars at the store for your kids on the weekends. Settle down. All right, so that's the movement of the money thing. And then the Micah thing. So this is the beauty. This is the beauty, though. Right? So no more Mount Gox. Those days are going to be over. Well, in Europe anyway, for now. And, well, not for now, forever in Europe. They have to have your money and they have to have it segregated. So here's the client's money. Here's our money. We can take our money and play around and do all sorts of shenanigans. But if we lose it and have to go bankrupt, well, all right, well, that's our fault. But our clients get their money back. And that's good. No more Mount Goxes. No more, we got hacked. Oh, sorry, you guys don't get your money back. Fuck all that. You got hacked. You give us our money back. And so that was part of it. The liability part was that part of it, not the segregation of. Sorry, the liability part is one part of it, meaning they have to have insurance to insure enough for everybody if they get hacked. And then the other part was just if they fuck around with the money, well, the client's money has to be segregated. So it's actually two pieces to that. And then finally, the one piece that I really loved as well was what was it? I thought you loved it. You don't even know. Hold on, let me look again. There's so much I love about it. I just let me look again. Oh, that was the segregation of the money. All right, okay. Oh, my bad. Yes. Okay. Now I see. My bad. And so the other part of this law was the way that they're actually going to regulate them. They're going to regulate them not the way I thought. I thought, and I still think America is going to do it the way I think. You have three parts to the crypto industry: commodities, Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are not controlled by any corporation. Then you've got stable coins and privately issued money. Well, also stable coins and privately issued money, right? So that'd be regulated as a currency. And then you've got actual real distributed ledger technology services providers, your Stellars, your Chainlinks, your, on and on, Polygon, right? And so, but Europe has chosen a different way. They're doing it between programmable money, money that is used on the blockchain, and then programmable money. And so that's how they're going to define it. And so we'll see what that ends up being like. But as long as you have a framework, it doesn't matter, because that means that the big boys can get here and our tsunami of money can arrive. And on that note, the tsunami is arriving. On that note, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You get automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Look, the greatest show. Look, in the multiverse. My name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang, I love talking crypto. Bang, this is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you tomorrow I'll see you soon for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there and get your mind right. And I'll see you next time. My name's Shomari. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. These sales will not last much longer now. Well, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Shomari Clarke, always watching our money. Most importantly, I'm always on duty. Bang! Love you guys. Yes. Over and out.